Hey everybody, Captain Valen here, and today has been a hell of a day. I took a lot of time to figure out how to stream for my PS4 because I didn't know how to do that properly with me talking and stuff like that because I don't have all the crazy stuff with the video and stuff for my PS4. So, but I like the idea of being able to play with people and have and interact. So I can't wait for that to do the thing. And I'm Captain Valen on Twitch as well. So go find me. I'm gonna try and keep putting links to myself in the bottom. I got to get used to doing that, the self promotion, because as I don't know, arrogant as some people find me at times, I am not good at self promotion. When people ask me to, actually ask me to say nice things about myself, I'm not really good at it. Like, I used to be better, but as of late, I'm like, my son's awesome. Like, and that's not really an answer. So I'm trying to get back to doing things that I enjoy for me, and just try and uh, find a nice rhythm, find a good way to do things. Uh, yeah, I didn't really have an idea for a video today, but I figured maybe people wouldn't hate a little update on on what I plan to do. For people who have been keeping track, I've been doing a video a day for almost a month, and I think I'm gonna try and keep it up. But I wanna start putting more effort into it because sometimes I plop down, I do like 5 or 6 takes of like 9 different things because you know how I go on tangents, and I really want to get more focused. I just want to have a more unified approach and not be so buckshot at it and just kind of oops and just kind of talk in any direction. So hopefully that actually works out for me. I'm not entirely sure. Another thing I want to do is start really taking the time to edit. I want to, if I'm only doing 15, 20-minute videos, I should be able to take an hour to edit. Like, with the time I have, my problem is since we've moved here, and some of this is an excuse, I'll admit that, but since moving into the new place, we've been so behind on like laundry and just like putting things away, knickknacks, and all this, that, and the third, and we just things piled up here and there, and when we deal with that pile, they pile up over here, and everybody knows that shuffle. It's really just called adulting, and we've finally kind of gotten our way on top of it, and with that level of security comes the ability to take time to do that. Like, he naps for a couple hours. If I don't have to take that time to clean, as much, because obviously he's a baby, I got to pick up after him. But if I take that time and I put it into editing, and maybe the night before taking time to actually like think about what I'm going to do the next day. No, no. But yeah, I think if I think I'm going to be trying a little harder. I just wanted to get myself in the rhythm, and I think I really did that because as I went, the videos became easier and easier to do. I became less nervous, less scared. I'm not great at looking at the camera still. I do it, but a lot of times I catch myself doing my thing where I look down or away. Ooh. So like I said, today has been just a long day of laundry and dishes and tryptophan. Turkey! We got like this big gallon bag filled with it. I'm making a soup right now. It's all really great. Um, my Twitch is gonna be a bigger part of what I do as well, especially now that I can do it for my PS4, kind of not even kind of, but reliably. So I really want to do that. My phone's making noise, so I'm gonna make that stop. Uh, so be on the lookout for that. And if you ever want to like game with me, let me know. I one of the things I don't like is when people bitch about like I guess stream sniping is one thing where they're like, finding you and knowing exactly where you are so you can't hide. That's kind of a dick move. But hiding who you are so that people can't hunt you down regular status, I think that's a bitch move. If you're getting paid, what's like $50,000 a month or $5,000 a month or some crazy fucking number, like although those two numbers are very very different. Either way, then you shouldn't be able to just play your games easy. You should have the hardest fucking time playing your games, and because you're that good. All right, there shouldn't be games where you're like, oh man, that was easy. You're getting paid a lot to play games, and if I ever in my motherfucking life am lucky enough to get paid that kind of money to play video games, I would never act the way this dude does. But that's a whole nother tangent because I'm not a big Ninja fan. I appreciate that he brought like attention and pseudo credibility to the world of like gaming competitively and like that as a life, but he as a person, I don't think I would like him even a little bit, and the decisions he makes and the way he talks to his fans kind of does that for me. Like, sorry, anyway, that's a whole nother thing. I don't want to go off on a tangent. I want to go on record for saying I want to be different. I want to be better than the people that came before me who acted like they're entitled to things just because maybe they're good at a video game or people like the way they look talking on screen or like what they're talking about or things like that. Because I don't know, like we all have to wipe our ass, man. Like even if you got a bidet, like we all have to deal with shit. We all poop. We all piss. We all get drunk. Well, unless you don't drink, I guess. But you know what I mean? We're all human. We all do things. And as much as I want to be somebody, like Dustin, I had a quick, like, back and forth with Dustin in his Discord, which I feel is rare because he's got so many people in there and, like, he actually knows a lot of them. So I'm incredibly grateful for this back and forth. But he said, I said, I'm just a nobody, but, you know, someday when I'm somebody, he goes, yo, we're all nobodies. We shouldn't try to be somebodies. And I'm like, I disagree. Because if we're all nobodies, then somebody's going to be a somebody and they're going to do what they want. And it's usually not what's good for the nobodies. You know what I mean? And there needs to be nobody that becomes a somebody to help the nobodies. And that's what I want to do. And that's my goal. I understand what he's saying. Like, we shouldn't try to be better than one another. We're all just pieces of shit. Well, okay, he's probably not saying that part. I'm not putting that part in Dustin's mouth. Sorry, that's me paraphrasing. Like, he's just saying we're all people. We shouldn't try to be better than one another. I am paraphrasing, adding that we're all giant pieces of shit because that's how I feel about humans. We try to be better, and some days we are, some days we aren't. But that's my take on it. This has really just been another rant. About the things I want to do, where I'm gonna go, pontificating about if I ever get famous. I could have 6 billion followers, and I would let anybody into my stream, no matter how many followers they have. I want that on record. I don't know if I've already said it, but I'm gonna say it again because I really mean it. I want to bring up those below me because I feel the more people eating, the less people hungry. You know what I mean? And the less people hungry, the less people fight. The happier people are, the less wars there are. And in my little way, the least I can do is make people happy. If I was like this, like I said, $6 billion subscriber guy, like I would still try to put everybody up that I could. And I don't know, maybe that's why I'll never be that way, but I don't feel like, I don't know. That's a whole other rant. Like I said, I need to come into these things prepared. I want to like do more research. Every now and again, I do like have my notes and I go through. That's usually just really quick, and I don't really, and if I'm being honest, I don't really think about it too much. I take some quick notes. I don't deep dive. I like anime, but I do better work when I talk with people, and I'd like to have discussions. I've put feelers out on Twitter. I've asked other people to join in their stuff. I understand, like, I'm new, so nobody actually knows me, so they don't want me to get on, like, get on stream and start acting a fool, not having no respect or whatever. And I respect that. I understand you got your own things to do, and I'm not holding it against anybody. But I'm just still trying to do the same thing. Like I didn't come into this with friends. Like I came into this empty. I came into this like that kid in the corner that nobody invited, essentially. And that's fine by me. I've gone to parties and been the person nobody invited, and I still end up the star of the show. Like that's never been a problem for me. I'm a large person inside my heart and outside my mouth. So that's never going to be a problem for me. My only hope is that I don't get in too much trouble along the way. So, yeah. On the end of that, if you would like to have topics on really any anime you can think of, I'll read stuff just to learn things. I'm gonna start reading Kingdom and Tower of God, I think is what it's called. Holding back a sneeze. I can do it. All right, I did it. Oh man, that's a really weird feeling. This has been Captain Valen, reminding everybody that life happens in every direction. So keep it 100. All right. Bye.